Ya verás, ya verás, ya verás, ya verás. Since a little girl, I've had dreams of this world. Blaming it on my mama, Lodi say third album underworld. Left and right brain, I know you check the frame. And no Tigress is not just my nickname. We only got one life and I'm gonna live it. So I get up, choose my player, push play and rock with it. I got this concept and I'm running with it. One vision, 9 concepts, and I got better with it. Ya verás, ya verás. Ya verás, and see, watch and see. Ya verás, ya verás, ya verás, ya verás, and see, watch and see. Ya verás. Before you point it out, she's a scientist and an economist. Yes, she's an academic, back to cop this PhD. Be all that I can be. Bow down, bad bitches, she been wanna be me. We only got one life, I still wanna sing. So I sip slow, choose my players, push play and indie with it. I got this concept and I'm running with it. One vision, 9 concepts, and I got better.
OMG, I am so thankful to have you all join me again, to be seen, to be heard again, and not just for my own self-gratification, but for the joy of being able to connect and engage one another in this wonderful platform that we call the internet and YouTube. Isn't it grand? Well, welcome. I am Tigress, and this channel is Tigress is a Verb, where I delightfully share ways to empower the life in you. And it's my birthday! Yay! I am so excited, but as you can tell from this video right now, I was really not all that excited to be awakened by my alarm. But here we go. Come on, y'all. Follow me on my birthday vlog. 44. Let's get started. Look who crept into my bed again. You see this? There we go. Waking up. I had a dream that I had on a beautiful red pantsuit. Like, I know what you think on the pantsuit thing, but just trust me, like, it was fly. And I was taking pictures for a magazine cover. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm going to vlog on my birthday. Here we go. I am 44. Well, officially at 6:37 p.m. this evening, I will be 44 years old. I know. I know. Wait, let me get in the light. I know. I'm very, very thankful, but I've put in a lot of work, and not just exercise, a lot of soul searching and dying daily and getting that heart and that spirit unclogged, and keeping bitter and anger away from these pores, and away from my dermatological health. It's been a process, but something worked. It worked. It worked. I'm thankful. I really am. Now you get to see a bit more of the closet, but it's not quite done. But why I will at least reveal this, and watch somebody gonna try to copy me immediately. And the copying, that's beautiful. I don't mind you using ideas, because I copy ideas off of Pinterest. But I give credit to the people who are the, the originator of it. You want to erase, especially when it's me, you want to erase me altogether. Like I just don't exist. But I do exist. And this will forever be in the cloud that I exist. But yeah. So I was thinking, how do I make a closet that represents, really how I roll? And I love, everyone knows I always say that I'm bougie hood. I'm bougie hood, I'm bougie hood, I'm bougie hood. Let me put this down so we can get still some angle on this. I think we still got it. Yeah, we still got it. And I say it all the time, I'm bougie hood, I'm bougie hood, I'm bougie hood. Well, in that bougie hood is a myriad of experiences and beautiful angles in this acute angle that I like to refer to myself as. So there's an infinite amount of angles in that acute angle. An angle less than 90 degrees that is deep. So it's not perfect. And it's intricately, and with all of its complexities, just infinitely deep and thoughtful and impressive and intentional. An acute angle is so intentional. But nonetheless, in that is also my love for antiques and restoring antiques, and loving hanging out with my dad, and learning to work on cars even when I was a wee little thing, and watching him do construction, and then growing up and not having him directly there, but having my wonderful Uncle Leroy by biological relation, and my Uncle Lane, who y'all know, those who know, I love my Uncle Leroy and my Uncle Lane. My Uncle Lane by marital relationship, and I'm just like they're teaching me how to change oil and change spark plugs, and do construction in the house, and helping me move, and teaching me how to move and move the heaviest pieces by myself without straining myself, teaching me how to apply what they weren't even thinking about directly, but applying my science to everyday life, physics. And it just, for me, it just turned on so many light bulbs. And I thought, well, she stays fly. I know I look kind of crazy right now. But I definitely stay fly. Definitely stay fly. And I love fashion. Some of you know that was a, well, you know, if you're watching this channel or if this is your first video on the channel, let me be the first to introduce you and let you know that my mother was a professional model, turned professional and master seamstress. She owned her own alterations shop for the greater part of her adult life, or her entire adult life until retirement. And so that was the world that I came up in. She put me in modeling school, John Casablanca, when I was 12. I began modeling after I completed that program. I modeled for prom, debut fashion shows with JCPenney, Dillard's, Steinmart. I was in pageants. Uh-oh, he's awake. You'll hear him coming. He's awake. I've modeled for hair shows. I've done commercials. I've been in the entertainment industry. I've done theater. I've studied at University of Louisville, Master of Fine Arts. I've even taken some study at North Carolina A&T State University, where I obtained my bachelor's and master's degree, and where I am wrapping up my PhD on the campus of A&T. I choreographed the Black Nativity, which is epic. So nonetheless, the point I'm making is that I wanted something to represent me. I didn't want just another, and I'm not being mean to you all, but I am encouraging you to enliven your individuality. I am doing that. I'm definitely doing that. But I'm not gonna stand on this, on my platform and knock you off of your platform just to be spiteful. But I am going to encourage you to enliven and empower your individuality. Okay? And maybe I can do that just by not just by words, but I can do that by example. Who needs yet another whitewashed closet? Don't we have enough whitewashing going on in America and around the world? And who needs another closet full of white boxes from IKEA? I love IKEA, I do, but really, like, okay, and the cost is like 1,500 upwards for this box, and that doesn't even include like the nicer pieces where they have the kind of slide out drawers, and it's just literally a lot of bookshelves. There really is no difference. I'll show the picture again here just for quick reference. Like, it's just bookshelves, like variations of little boxes and big ass boxes. Okay, so anyway, I said, you know what? Initially, I started with the regular scheme of things, right? So you have those just classic apartment. I can't think what they're called, but because there's a name for it, there's a brand name, and maybe I shouldn't use the brand name. Well, I can. I can do a review. I'll put it right here, the brand name for that closet, because it's just not. And I understand where they are trying to just make it generic, if you will, and meet the needs of all of their tenants when they can't just assume and befit all the individual desires, preferences of tenants. But still, like in 2000, we can't find nothing else to do with the closet. Like, nothing else to do with the closet. Like, nothing else to do with the closet. Okay, so anyway, so basically, I thought and I thought and I thought and I thought and I thought. And so initially I said, well, I've also managed a lot of retail shops. retail shops for women's apparel. And I was thinking, well, it would be really cool. And we've owned a shop as well, Samedi Dimanche, meaning Saturday, Sunday in French. Some of you know that I am of Haitian descent. I don't speak French, but that was my ode to my heritage, okay? And you know how the clothes face like a frontal view you get of the clothes, as opposed to them being hung almost like what you would think like horizontal versus vertical, right? Well, you know, vertical is this and horizontal is that. So it's still being hung horizontal, but I'm just talking about the the perspective. So you get a frontal perspective of it all. And I said, okay, let's do that. But I had them hanging on the same pre-existing storage system, and I'll show you that right here. Here's the picture of that. And I said, wait, let's take that shit out of here. I got an idea. Okay. And I decided to stagger it. Here he is. This is King Get Her Done. Okay, let's act like a big boy, right? This is King Get Her Done. Follow him. Here's his social media. I'll put all of his links right here. And why not stagger it like you see in the boutiques? What? And then I said, well, what is going to do that well? Because I don't want it to be protruding from the wall so far, like what we see in the shops, because they have more space to do so. It's not really conducive in this space. Now, when I move and when I build my home, oh, just wait. But I said, well, let's go. Let's think like my uncles would, you know, inspire me to do. So let's plumbing and pipes, because they have their own, here it is. They have their own washer that you can put on the wall, and I can secure it with anchors and then screw this in the wall. Then that ain't going nowhere. I took the clothes off just to show you, because this one needs to be redone. I'm not sure what I did, but I will show, because I like to be transparent, okay? And it's kind of funny, but basically they are pretty sturdy, okay? And so you just take and I've covered this because I'm not sure what I want to use with it. But basically it's just the piping. It's 12-inch, okay? And you just screw it on. Let me show you how that, okay, so you just screw it like so, because I'm gonna have to fix this one. I'm not really sure what happened. And you have this piece here, and then I covered it with just cabinet liner. That's all this is, nothing fancy. And you see I just kind of rigged it there to tape it closed, because there are oils that are on these, and I am going to refinish them, but I wasn't really sure how I wanted to refinish, so this is what we did in the interim. And you see it just has the grooves. You just unscrew it. It's really cool. And there you have it. So when we think of drip, right, we think of not only plumbing and restoration of homes, but we also think of fashion, you know, in our beautiful Black culture. So I was like, drip. Then I decided I love these faux diamonds from your local craft shop, and it will be glued in here to represent that high fashion drip. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the blue and gold. Yes, blue and gold is very, very central to my academia, starting with Dudley High School, James B. Dudley High School, Panther Pride. So we'll see. But it has been a theme, a recurring theme for my academia, and I'll explain that fully as we go along in this journey together. So my mother is calling, and she is very silly. So let's see what she says. I may have to edit this. Good morning.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I was about to call it. I was trying to hold it
What in the world?
in. But I was trying not
COVID!
to cough.
Coronavirus!